Okay, so today I'm gonna make a egg salad sandwich, and I'm gonna start first of all just with the basics. And this is my recipe to how to perfectly boil an egg. Now, when you boil eggs, you don't want to have any of that green. If you have the line of green, it cooks too much. But we're gonna see if we can do this perfectly fine. So the way I start here is this is a 2-quart pan, and I'm going to fit about 10 eggs into this pan. If you have a smaller pan, a 7-quart pan, fits about 7 eggs. Let's see, how many do I have in there? I might be able to get one more in there. We'll see. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to fill it up with water. Just right above, so they all, not too much extra. I'm going to see if I can squeeze in just one more. There we go. I think it's interesting how I can always get one more in when I get the water in there. I think I could actually get one more in there. Yeah, because it usually fits about 10 eggs. And I just kind of squeeze them in, because as they boil, I don't want them banging up against the, let me just put a little bit more water in. Cover that guy. Okay, so that's 10 eggs in there now. And they're all covered, and I put them on the stove. And now I'm just going to let that go until, well, I'll show you in a minute. But I'm going to put it on high heat here, and I'm going to bring it to a boil. But basically, I just want to see large droplets of water on the eggs. So like right now, there's nothing on there, and I'll come back here and I'll show you what it looks like, and we'll do the next step. So I put my timer on for 10 minutes, but it should be about 8 to 10 minutes. And as you can see it's starting to boil, but the droplets haven't been formed yet on the eggs. That egg might look like it might be cracked. We'll see. Okay, watch pot never boils. And I stepped away, and of course it started boiling. So this egg cracked over here. I turned the heat down, because once it's boiling you turn it down, and then I'll put the timer on now for another 10 minutes. So I'll turn that on, and I'm going to cover it. So unfortunately, like I said, one got kind of smashed there, and the droplets, didn't get a chance to get a picture of the droplets either. So anyway, once these big large droplets form, turn down the heat, put on the timer, and cover it for 10 minutes. Okay, so after 10 minutes, turn off the heat and move it to a cold burner for another 10 minutes. Okay, and then after 10 minutes, you take them out and you put them in a bowl to cool. As you can see, I'm making some egg soup there. A couple of those that got knocked around, but there were definitely a couple of eggs that seemed a little cracked when I was originally doing them. Okay, so I'm going to crack these open. I know they went a little bit longer than 10 minutes because I guess I forgot to put the timer on. So I know there might be a little bit of green inside, and I'm just going to take them, crack them, put them in this bowl, add a little mayonnaise. A lot of people add other things. You can add celery as well, which I'll do, and maybe onion. Some people actually sometimes use relish, but this is just going to be pretty simple, making it for the kids, so probably just mayonnaise and an egg. Okay, nothing much to peeling them. You just tap them, crack them, peel them open. I did one here. The other two, they were a little bit hotter, so I actually ran them under cool water. So that was a little bit easier as well. You can do it either way. And we just pat them out. You can still see them. They're like steaming still, so they're still a little hot. I'm just going to toss them in the bowl here, and then take a knife to them and cut them up. Okay, so I end up doing 5 eggs. I'm just going to take a knife to them. Okay, so you can see I'm just coarsely chopping them. Not doing anything fancy. I mean, I guess I could simply just chop them on a cutting board, but I just loosely chop it up. And then I'll just add in some mayonnaise. Okay, I just added a little dollop of mayonnaise there. I'm going to add in some cayenne pepper and a little shake of salt. All right, and add a little cayenne pepper. I'm going to mix that in and then serve it up. And there you go. I just put the egg salad sandwich there. You could use lettuce. You could add things to it, chips, things on the side. But this is what we're doing today, and lunch is served.